Hi guys, welcome to Christmas Eve. We've made it to Christmas. Okay, who's still not ready? Me. Anyway, it is 23 minutes past 10 in the evening. I've got my little boy is in bed. Flora's gone to bed. They will neither of them be sleeping anytime soon. And Lizzie and Maddie are downstairs. So the little Santa jobs I need to do is going to be very difficult tonight. And I don't think I'm going to get much sleep because I'm going to have to wait on everybody going to bed. So that's fun. But I have stitching. And yeah, I've had a good day doing nothing actually. Got up normal time, did a little bit of stitching, watched the NBC news. Oh my god, the weather in the US has gone bananas. What is happening? You are just like frozen solid. I'm really sorry and hope everybody is warm and cozy and is where you need to be for Christmas and safe. So yeah, wishing anybody trying to travel all the best, because it's not good on all accounts, is it? So here in the UK it's been horrible, just raining, windy, yick, bit drizzly. We don't get like super Christmas weather very much. We had that really cold week last week. Was that last week or the week before? Can't remember now. Anyway, yeah, tidied up a lot of the living room, swept out the fireplacey bit, big slab of slate, swept that all out and made a big enough space so that we can do Christmas. Finished wrapping up the presents and yeah, and then we went out, went to the tip, took some bags, took a load of cardboard, so that's a whole pile cleaned out. And went to my mum and dad's, had a cup of tea, and then took the girls to Sainsbury's because I'd run out of coffee. I drink a specific, it's like really, really mild powdered coffee. Only Sainsbury's do it, so it's one of our big supermarkets, but it's about the furthest supermarket from my house here. Like the other end of Carlisle is Sainsbury's, so we trekked all the way out there, got my coffee, and they hadn't marked down very much stuff because it was only about 4 o'clock when we went there. So they hadn't marked down everything, but they'd marked down the bakery, so I got an awful lot of their fancier creamy cakes for literally like pennies. Things that should have been like £1.80 was marked down to like 40p. So we got a good selection of creamy cakes for pudding. Costa was still open, which was brilliant, so we grabbed a cup of Costa on the way home as a Christmas treat and drank our coffees on the way home. Well, 2 of us had coffee, 2 of us had hot chocolates on the way home, and we've been home ever since. We had a nice little spread for tea, and we've watched, what did we watch? We watched Rise of the Guardians, but the kids were being really loud and bouncy through that. And then we've just had Arthur Christmas on, which is one of our favourites. And yeah, Austin has been bouncing off the walls. Absolutely so excited. I mean, he's 10 and a half. To be that excited is pretty good, I think. So good luck to his daddy trying to get him to sleep, because yeah, that's not my job. I've just got to wait for them all to go to sleep so I can do Father Christmas. Yeah. So stitching wise, at 4 minutes, I have put in exactly so far 1,000 stitches in my new little scene, which now looks like this. So I now have 4 little bunnies. They are finished all but their eyes, which is a different colour. And then I've put in a load of 434 for the 2 deer. You can clearly see his bum there. I'm going to come up here and do his head in that colour, and then I'll switch colours. That's 434 there. So it's going to be a nice little scene. It's very easy on this Ada. I find this DMC Ada a little bit harsh. No, I was going to say I've never stitched on DMC Ada before. It's a little bit harsh. I'm having a little bit of shredding with my floss. So I probably need a slightly larger needle, but I always use the same. I use 26s. Millwood 26s if I've got the little packet somewhere. I've usually got my little packet of needles right here. There it is. Always use, yes, Millwood tapestry 26s, and I buy them in the 25s off Amazon, and I use these for everything. The only thing I use a bigger needle for is sulky, and I use one that I got in a kit for that because I struggle to thread it with the sulky. Otherwise, I just buy a pack of these whenever I'm getting low. I don't think there's any needles left in that little packet. It feels decidedly empty to me. But yeah, they're little dinky short things, tiny little needles, and I use them for everything. So there we are. That's where we are on him. I've had quite a good go. As I say, I've got 1,000 stitches in him today. I've not stitched on anything else, just that one little thing, and that takes me to 5.4%. So yeah, long way to go, but very pretty little pattern. Yeah, so I'm basically done. I think I've got 3 little presents that I need to wrap that I forgot about that are stashed up here, because I used to always stash the presents like in my little cubby that's sort of like it's got a hanging rail in it, so we like tuck presents in between clothes. I've remembered there's a couple tucked in there that I bought ages ago. Other than that, everything's done apart from the stockings, and I can't sort that out yet. So I'm going to take myself downstairs when I've recorded this, and I'm going to carry on stitching for a bit until my big girls go to bed, and then I'll probably do a little bit more stitching, then I'll start organising, and hopefully I'm going to hope I get to bed by about midnight, and I'll need to set an alarm because they're not going to go to sleep early. So I either risk it. They don't believe. None of them believe. I don't think Austin can't believe, but it's something we don't talk about, you know. It's one of those, if you admit it, it doesn't happen. We're quite funny. I don't think we've never done Santa. Anyway, so that's pretty much me for today. I haven't made my almondy thing yet. I might actually, before I go up to bed. Sorry, Two Trunks. Before I go up to bed tonight for proper, I might make the mix, put it in the fridge to chill down for the morning, and then get that baked as soon as I get up in the morning so that I can put the icing on it. We are T-minus 1 o'clock at my parents' with a turkey, so I assume we'll be eating at about 1:30. Their presents are all done, wrapped, sorted, and my sister's presents are all done, wrapped, sorted, so all I need to do is those little 3 and then the bits and bobs. So it's not much to go. Not much to go at all. And then we'll be done. So, because it's Christmas Eve, I gave them those huge, great, oversized hoodies. The proper brand is Udi, but I didn't get any of them because they're pretty expensive. I just got ones from wherever I saw them that they looked nice. So 2 from supermarkets, 1 from Dunelm, 1 from Matalan. So they did really well. My kids love them. They're huge. So I've got them for my sister and my 2 nephews as well. So hopefully they'll go down well because they're, sorry, 2 Trunks, really good. And I got rings. It's the first. Did I say I'd got rings? I think I've left it. I've taken them. Took it downstairs. I got the 50mm rings and bobbinated up my mum's 11 colours and put them on the ring. And I put a dingle dangle, a little Christmassy dingle dangle, like this one. Put a little Christmas dingle dangle like that one on her floss ring, which looks really cute. And I've given her the scissor fob that had the lizard. Lizzie did the beaded lizard, so I've given her that scissor fob because she just lost her scissors for weeks. She even asked me if I had taken them because I have form for snipping scissors off, for just putting them in my bag. But hadn't got her embroidery scissors. My mum has like the orange handled viscose ones. She always has had those, so I had not taken her scissors. She did Flora found them under a chair, really, really tucked a long way deep under a chair when she was looking for something else the other day. My mum did apologise for asking me if I had taken her scissors, because I would have returned them straight away. I accidentally help myself to things, but I don't keep them, if you see what I mean. I don't play finders keepers. So yeah, so that's all sorted and wrapped. Didn't put a project bag, because she's once she's done, she'll have the project bag from the one I made her the other year, so she can use that. I didn't give her another needle minder because she's got several, and she'll only do one thing at a time anyway. So all sorted there, and yeah, she was a bit stressed this afternoon. Actually, she was already a bit stressed, a bit worried about where, because everybody's so big now. My little boy and my nephews, so her 3 boy grandchildren, are all like dinky people. So far, they're 2 10-year-olds and a 12-year-old, and they're really little for their ages. And she's panicking because they're so big now where they're all going to sit, because there's going to be 11 of us, I think. And she's like, oh, where do we? So when we were in Sainsbury's, we got her an extra bottle of gin. They had the clementine gin with the so it's like a really nice, like, darkish orange colour with the gold sparkles in it. So when you shake, the bottle's really pretty and printed, and when you shake the bottle, all the gold sparkles, sort of snow globe. So we thought Grandma might need an extra bottle of gin. So quick extra present for my mum. Got my dad a box of licorice all sorts, because he'll be happy with that. Got my mum a bottle of gin to go with the bottle of Baileys. And you got her a litre of Baileys. So yeah, I keep her plied, you know. Hey Grandma, drink this. Calm down, stop panicking. Yeah, dinner will be amazing. And she'll apologise all the way through, and she won't sit still. She won't sit down at the table. She'll barely eat anything, and she'll apologise all the way through. Because she always does. One of these years, she's just going to go, there's your dinner. Just eat it. Just get on with it. Shut up and eat dinner. But she doesn't. She fusses and she apologises, and it's always so delicious. So I'm looking forward to my dinner tomorrow, and I will be back tomorrow to do a quick roundup. And yeah, so I think that's about me. I've talked for 13 minutes about nothing, showing you one piece of stitching, and I'll do a couple more. I usually go through to about Boxing Day, so I'll do a couple more for you. I get very used to doing it, and then when I stop, you feel kind of weird not doing a video. But I need to collate for a whip parade. There's a lot of whips. Anyway, right guys, I am going to wish you very, very happy Christmas, and hope everybody has a lovely day with their families, or whatever it is you're doing, or whoever it is you're spending it with. And I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, happy Christmas, and thank you for watching me through Flossmas, because I enjoy doing it. This year's been a little bit more scatty, hasn't it? A little bit less organised. It took until like day 13, I think, before my intro was done. Ooh, my intro piece here. I am going to turn this into something. And I am going to give it away, but not. I'm going to choose, because it's my Flossmas who I give this to. So I will stick with me, and I'll turn this into something, and then I'll choose. Yeah. So I'll do that. We'll see what it ends up as, and we'll see when it sorts itself out. Right guys, I wish you a very happy Christmas wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. So here I've got Belle, who's currently chasing a bauble around the living room, my lovely tidy living room. Yeah, she was at a bauble she had stolen from the Christmas tree, and
was very pleased with herself. Oh, she's so glorious. She's got a really little head as Belly. She's a funny little thing. Look at her. She's being a bit of a monkey with this. What a funny little cat. Hey. She doesn't know what she's doing with it, does she? Look at her. Ooh. A little bit of help from Flora. She's getting a bit distracted. Oh, look. Silly little thing. I thought she just hangs it from the hanging bit from her mouth. It's like, it's mine, it's mine. And here's Flora being overly excited, putting up my big brolly.